Hey guys, what is going on? LegoMan123 and welcome back to a rather exciting video, and that is because we recently got 10 set names for LEGO Harry Potter sets for 2023. So starting off, we are getting 3 new sets consisting of BrickHeadz, and they consist of Harry Potter and Cho Chang, Draco Malfoy and Cedric Diggory, as well as Kingsley Shacklebolt. And although it's a rather interesting wave of characters they've decided to go for to turn into BrickHeadz, I'm not overly excited for it because the only BrickHeadz I've got are Harry Potter and Hedwig, which were part of like the very first wave of Harry Potter BrickHeadz. But apart from that, I'm really not a huge fan of them. My only concern is with these BrickHeadz, due to them being in like the 2-pack as well as like just separately. I'm hoping they don't go for like that cartoonish look that we've seen in the past of like the 4-pack with like Harry, Ron, and Hermione with Hagrid, because I just don't think that works for like Harry Potter as well as it would for like other like BrickHeadz from other themes. So I definitely hope they go for that more sort of realistic look rather than that cartoonish look. Next, we have a set titled Expecto Patronum, and although we've gotten a set like this in the past with Harry, Sirius Black, 2 Dementors, and a very small build for the Forbidden Forest where the scene actually takes place, for the price that's shown, I'm definitely excited because we could definitely get a much more larger scale version of that set, because I definitely think it'd be worth getting another version of that set, because the original one, although it came with some really cool minifigs as well as an interesting build and that really unique piece for the Patronum, I definitely think a larger scale version would just work a lot more better and just include a more Forbidden Forest build rather than just like this facade design. Next, we have a set that I'm super excited for, and that is the Battle of Hogwarts, which is, I believe, our second or first LEGO Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 2 set that we've ever gotten. And the reason why this is probably one of my favorite sets for this new wave, it's not only because this is probably our only Deathly Hallows Part 2 set we've gotten, but it's also the significance of the battle within Hogwarts, because like it's summing up everything that's happened throughout the whole 6 movies, just everything combined into this one scene. It's taken quite a while to get a set like this, and I'm super excited to see what it turns out to look like. I'm really hoping for possibly like an expansion set, like you can have it as an expansion set on either the sort of old Hogwarts system or the new modular system, like having the like run down version of Hogwarts like on fire and everything. I definitely think that could look really awesome. I'm also hoping for a number of interesting and unique minifigs, and potentially some we've not seen in a while or some we've never seen, because there was definitely a lot happening in that scene with a lot of good and bad minifigs fighting one another, so there could be a lot of different things happening in that set. But I just really hope we do get Harry, Ron, and Hermione, because I just think those 3 together in that set would just be perfect. But I'm really hoping for it not to be a like facade design, because I just think that'd be like wasted potential for a scene like this. I'm really hoping for like a courtyard design with like rubble on the ground, like destroyed parts of Hogwarts. I definitely think they could create something really special and just unique. Then the next set is the Quidditch trunk. And like a number of other people, I'm definitely speculating that it will be one of those large scale sets, and I think it works for a set like the Quidditch trunk. And although including a Quidditch trunk within this new wave of LEGO Harry Potter sets is unnecessary, I like the approach LEGO are going for, rather than just producing the same amount of sets from like past Harry Potter waves, coming up with new ideas that not many people like. I definitely think this new approach is quite an interesting idea, and it really shows them branching out and sort of focusing on the more older audiences of not only Lego but also Harry Potter in general, coming up with new ideas, not necessarily including minifigs. But the thing I'm most probably excited and interested to see is how they'll actually design the Quidditch trunk, especially when it comes to the balls included, because they do have quite a unique design to them, especially the Quiddler, I believe. So I'm interested to see how they sort of manage those sort of curves and like that sort of sphere design. As for Gringotts, a lot of people are definitely really excited for this set, especially myself, because we've never really gotten a Pacific Gringotts set that includes the outside as well as the inside. The only time we've actually gotten a Gringotts is in the Diagon Alley set in 2010, and the only time we got a small chunk of Gringotts, which was in I think maybe like 2004 maybe, was only like the railway track within the vault of Gringotts. So a set like this is definitely promising at that price because they could include so much. But the only thing I'm worried about is if they have both the in and outside of the set as well as like the railway tracks underneath where like all the vaults are. I'm interested to see how they do that. Will like these sort of tracks leading into the different vaults be a separate part, or will like be another level underneath like the build for Gringotts? A lot of questions for a set like this, but the design of Gringotts has a very unique design, and I'm interested to see how LEGO tackle that with like the sort of arch type way design it has with like the pillars as well as like that sort of curviness it has. So I'm definitely excited to see what this set looks like. But like the past couple of years, we are also getting an advent calendar for LEGO Harry Potter. And I'm not overly excited for this because, in my opinion, I think the first two they did were probably the best ones, those being for the Philosopher's Stone and the Goblet of Fire, because I feel like those are the only two that had a Pacific theme and idea to it, whereas like these ones that have recently come out just are all over the place with builds from different movies, minifigs not really lining up to a Pacific movie as well. So I'm hoping that this one learns from its mistakes and has a key theme and idea to it. Then we have the Night Bus, and this is a set I was definitely not expecting to be remade. And that is because not only have we got a number of versions from when it first appeared in the Harry Potter The Prisoner of Azkaban movie, but I also think that the one in 2018 is a perfect set. So I'm definitely really interested and also excited to see what this set will look like, because I'm hoping that rather than just getting a night bus, I really hope they include maybe a little extra, because I definitely think that one would stand out a lot more compared to the other ones, especially the 2018 one. But the piece count for this set is definitely quite surprising, so that could either mean that it will be a bit more of a larger scale version compared to the 2018 one, or potentially, rather than just getting the night bus, we may be getting a number of other things as well. And finally, we have Dobby the House Elf. And this set, I'm really surprised to see, because I definitely never thought they would actually do a set related to Dobby. So I'm definitely super excited and also quite intrigued to see what this set will look like. Because I'm guessing it won't be Deathly Hallows Part 1 related due to what actually happened to Dobby in one of the ending scenes. So it could potentially be a Chamber of Secrets set. But that still doesn't answer the question on what this set will actually be. So I do have two potential ideas. It's either going to possibly be a buildable figure, of Dobby, similar to the Headwing and Forks buildable characters we've gotten in the past, or a set titled Dobby the House Elf, and that will be based on the ending scene in the Chamber of Secrets when Harry gives his sock to Dobby, similar to the set we got in, I think, 2010. But apart from that, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I would definitely love to hear your thoughts and opinions about these sets down in the comments below, because I definitely think a number of these sets are not only really interesting, but also are really exciting to see on this list, because with some of them, I definitely never expected to see a LEGO set based on them, but I can't really say too much yet without seeing these set images, so I'm definitely super excited to see them. But as always, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video and continue to goodbye.